Hello everybody, it's the Redneck Hawaiian coming at you from Utah. Here you are, this is the Exohauler and its final stages of completion. It is skinned, you know, you've got the graphics we've seen. I showed you guys up on our Facebook page. Sorry, the web page is not up yet, as I am just learning this whole process, you know, electronic social media process. But you're probably wondering what's going on here with these wires. You know, we've got all the water lines and the gas line, and here's your main electrical line going to the umbilical, to the 120 volt system. You see what these little rubber, those are all isolators made out of a neoprene packaging that some of my doors came in. And so you can see part of the outer shape of the Exohauler. Originally it was called a Sherpa, but I guess too many people call their our RV stuff Sherpa. It's a fitting name though, that gets an indigenous people up near that work on Mount Everest. Those guys that pack all the gear for those climbers. Anyway, here's, you know, kind of this is all handmade, hand built. As you can see, it's try to keep it as tight as possible. Want to keep from too much chafing. Actually just eliminate all of the chafing between plastic, metals, and eventually this will all be enclosed in a nice little diamond plate chase. I tried to stay away from too much diamond plating, but you know, it just pops. It looks good. I mean, there we got a list of things to do. Still got to finish. You know, it's a good thing that this is all made out of aluminum, and I just write with a dry erase marker, you know, as I went through everything. What we're doing here is we are putting together a stove here. It's supposed to go right here. It's got a mount right here, so when you pick it up, you open the door. There's some plastic coated cable that keeps this flat. As you see, this is going to eventually have a stainless top. You can see the propane line coming in, and we are getting the neoprene product around that to keep from any chafing when we put this metal chase on, which that will be flat and black. So basically, when you go store your canned goods on here, everything else you're gonna have, you know, you'll be able to put your spices and whatnot up in this area. And so this is going to be one of the features of the whole deal here. I decided to put the shower here on this side. That's on the passenger side. A lot of the action happens on the passenger side. That's why you have the side entrance ladder style. It's because, you know, I want to utilize this shower for the kitchen. Now the kitchen, can't open that just yet. It's still under works, but it's supposed to have a sink, just a wash bowl really, and your cutting board, so you can wash your dishes, cut your food as you're cooking here. And then you got these speakers here, okay? You know, these are 200 watt speakers with LED mood lighting in it. And so anyway, as you see, this is the undercarriage, and you can see the water heater there. You can see the propane box. You can see the water tank. And I call this area the basement. And now it's not going to be finished prior to our maiden launch, because right now this is just a prototype. Eventually this whole area, you see there's our ramps. This will be sheet metal over that, or wood, so that none of this stuff hits underneath. You're gonna be able to put all your I call them action packers, but your storage boxes and anything that you want to store, like your chairs and whatnot. We call it the basement. Now there's your 30-gallon tank. What's going to go right next to that is the fuel tank. We've got it sized for a 25-gallon fuel tank, fuel system. So when you're out with your four-wheeler, you'll get to see, you'll be able to fill up your tank anyway. You got external power, shower, stove. And then here's the finishing touches we're putting on the deck. You know, we've got the tire carrier. There's the logo, or you see I'm finishing up the diamond plate tread corners. Just put that in there, you know, for look, but also functionality. It's going to take a lot of the brunt. You know, we're gonna hit the side of this thing with your four-wheeler. Okay, this thing will haul. Currently, we got a four-seater T-Rex 4. You can see the angled deck with the upgraded tread grippers, and you can see just how lightweight this thing is. It's ultra lightweight. Weighs about just under 2,000 pounds. Got the LED lighting here, water heater again. You know, sorry for my messy shop, but you know, let's take a good look from the backside. This is my favorite place to like to sit and just admire this thing. It's just a lot of fun. It's like a you know, it's multi-tool. It's like a Gerber multi-tool, but it's an RV style. So you know, it's cool. You got these big bins on the side. Like you have, you know, here's the thing. Here's the side here, okay? And check how big this stuff is. These bins are, okay? They're 15 inches deep, and there's a generator, okay? You know, it's got enough air to breathe. You can pull this out. You know, it's not going to get anything inside the cab there because it's completely self-contained from this. So, you know, it's a metal box, so no combustibles in here whatsoever. The cab does have monoxide, propane, and smoke detectors, so you've got that added protection. Here's the fuel pump station. You know, turn the power on, and then it tells you how many gallons of fuel there are. This is where the fuel pump is. The hose nozzle's all right there. You got some more storage here. It's hard to see with this blackness here. It's so dark here. But yeah, just more storage. And then storage here. And so you can see, like, I love that window. Got that from Miller Trailers. They're in Spanish Fork. Just you push that side out and you get some excellent ventilation if you don't want to run your generator, you just want to chill. But I've did a collage of places to see on our route through Route 66, our trip through Route 66, and I want to see some of these places. I've been in Oklahoma City. I got family there. You know, there's a big fountain from that popular TV show, Married with Children, one of my all-time favorites. But I made a collage here. You know, just the places I wanted to see. You know, people I want to meet. You know, just the fun of the Lord. Dad used to pick us up every summer, and we'd take a trip up Route 66 during the early to mid 80s while he was going to college. And it was just so much fun riding on that road and just seeing all those, just counting down the miles. Next mile, you know, the great painted desert, you know, 5 miles, and it just seemed like, you wonder, how did they plant all of these signs on the side of the road? But anyway, enough of that. I'm going to show you another video of what the utility of this vehicle is. Like I said, it's under patent pending. We've got the Exohauler badge. trademark. So that's what we're working on. And so there's the cab right there. That's what I'm trying to finish here today. It is quite a task. I'm building cabinets, and you can see the board installation there. Yeah, it's quite the deal. There's a lot of detail in this product here. You got a little porch light. There's the deck again, the angled deck. And so really, that's the only. This is what helps keep the low center of gravity, keep things from being too high, and also just gives you more confidence to load up and back. But the main thing is you don't need a long ramp. We're only using a 6.5-foot ramp to load up, and you can see there's we'll show you the strap down, tie down system when we get the T-Rex on back. But anyway, just wanted to give you an introduction of what's going on here in my fun shop. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to show you another thing too. Oopsies. This right here, this diamond plate. I mean, it is. We bent this up at our shop. Just this part it was on 45 degree with a press brake, and this is 18 gauge diamond tread. Okay, aluminum, and we just literally, I took a hammer and just hammered this thing and just bent it over, just hammered it, just to keep it from creasing anywhere. So I just kept hammering this metal with a rubber mallet. So this bend right here is just a hand bend, and I didn't have time to take it to a shop. Plus, a lot of shops don't have a roll that tight to get that roll there. So luckily, I've got a few years in sheet metal work. Anyway, I'll come back at you guys with another video. Behind the scenes here, so what's going to be going on. All right, this is your favorite redneck Hawaiian, and I'll see you in a little bit. Aloha.